To introduce our next inductee, please welcome Morgan DePena.
It is my pleasure to introduce Stuart Gilman to the Manitoba Baseball Hall of Fame. Stu moved to Manitoba at age 15 from Los Angeles, California to start his baseball odyssey that leads to his Hall of Fame induction tonight. I had the pleasure of playing with Stu at Mayville State University, with the Elmwood Giants and Toulon Cardinals, where I also had the opportunity to serve as his coach. Stu was a complete five-tool player. He could hit for average and power, had the speed to steal bases, beat out infield hits, or turn doubles into triples. He could play several infield positions, but especially second base, where he had some of the fastest hands and arm to turn double plays. He also took some turns in the mound, showcasing his dancing knuckleball. He played for the Charleswood Midgets, and then the South End Chiefs juniors and senior teams, and I said the Elmwood Giants and Toulon Cardinals. Big part of two provincial championship junior teams, made the junior all-star team on several occasions, and played for Team Manitoba at the 1981 Canada Summer Games. A very vocal player during games, his chirping was done to tick off the opposition while also motivating his teammates and keeping them loose, and it worked. I vividly remember a time in a game with Toulon where the team messed up a couple of plays in the field. As they came off the field, I sat everyone down in the dugout and I read the riot act to them, probably getting red in the face as I yelled at all the guys. I was kind of losing it on them. When our bat was over, as I walked back to the bench, Stu jogged past me, stopped and said, "Nice speech, coach," and kept on running out to his position. It broke the tension and I had to laugh. Stu had a stellar college career at Mayville State University in North Dakota. He was a four-year starter and twice named defensive and offensive MVP and awarded both all-conference and all-district honors in both his sophomore and senior years. As a result, he was inducted in the Mayville State Athletic Hall of Fame. Moved to Alberta, saw him play senior baseball in the Calgary Foothills Major Leagues for 12 seasons. Also played in three men's senior World Series in Arizona and coached his sons in Little League to Babe Ruth baseball. Ladies and gentlemen, 2024 MB-HOF inductee, Stuart Gilman.
Hold it, please.
Sure.
Thanks. Thank you, everyone. I feel kind of bad after seeing Ryan's baseball picture. I've got this cheesy photo of me in a pink t-shirt. I played so long ago, they probably didn't have color photos of us playing, so yeah. Thank you to the Hall of Fame committee for this incredible honor. I'm extremely proud and humbled by the inclusion into this hall. I've been talking to Morgan and Kevin Booker about this for quite a while, and I guess I owe them a special thanks as they really spearheaded this night. Typical with Morgan, though, if anyone ever played with him, he had a really bad glove, and he dropped the ball and then picked it up and winged it over Booker's head. Booker got the ball, threw it to me at second base, and we made the play. So together they made the out, but it took a while. So thank you to Kevin and to Morgan. Few people to thank. I'm going to be quite short, but I think a day like today wouldn't be here without my parents, who got me into baseball at a very young age, drove me around for all those years in Little League growing up in California, and then basically following me in my career all over Manitoba, Canada, and in the US, and coming to all these games. So wish they were here tonight, but that's not possible. So many people have been involved in my career, and I think first and foremost about coaches. Had some great coaches and some not so great ones, but the ones I can think about, my first coach I had when I moved to Canada from California was Dave Olson and Dave Bowles, and I don't know if any of them, they're here tonight, but they were great coaches. I then played for Tommy Thompson, Bruce Southern. My favorite coach that I ever had was Ray Garapi. I played for him for 1 year, and he was just a father that volunteered to coach a team that was a bunch of misfits. And he was the only one that was able to do that, and we ended up winning the Manitoba Junior Championship that year as the South End Chiefs. After that, I played for the Kinleys, and then in Toulon for well, I don't know, there was 22 Ledahowskis there. There was George, and there was Gordy, and there was Kenny, and there was Rodney, and Ross, and blah, blah, blah. And Kevin, I believe, coached kind of for a while, or kind of player coach. Morgan coached. So that was really, truly a great time. And then I had the privilege of playing for two really great coaches in Manitoba, one being Al Meyer, who was, I think, coached for over 40 years. And then Scott Barry, who coached, I believe, about the same amount of time. And I'm thinking about him tonight as he's battling some health issues. I wouldn't be here without really all these players that I got to play against. I played in a time where there was some unbelievable baseball players. And I think back, and I don't want to exclude anyone here, but I think back to Scott Nealis, the Lemoyne sisters, Kerry Candy, Randy Ladbrook, Glenn Hunter, Shane Moffat, Jerry Falk. They're just unbelievable players, and you know, you don't become a good player yourself unless you have competition, and they were more than most of us could handle. Probably the most important people in my baseball days were my Toulon Cardinals family. When you played for Toulon, you were part of the Ledahowski clan. We played at a beautiful diamond that George basically maintained. Win or lose, we'd go to their house and sit in the basement and drink beer and eat a kubasov for 3-4 hours, and then get in their car and drive back to the city. Just, you know, things that we probably should never have done. That was just the way it was back then. They were, you know, to list a few: Gord Ledahowski, Kevin Booker, Morgan DePino, the oil can, Mr. Dennis Penner. Anyways, in closing, I just want to say that, you know, baseball has given me so much, and it's given me an opportunity to travel. It's given me an opportunity to go all over the province, Canada, and even in the US. It's provided me an education, and so many great friends and memories, and I'm really happy to see some of my old friends here tonight. And I want to thank everyone from the Manitoba Baseball Organization for making this night so special for myself and my wife, Diane. Thank you very much.